The role of technology in the growth of any nation cannot be overemphasized. Technology is key, if you agree with me. What is technology to you? Are you a tech savvy? I am, that's why I'm here. And with that, I bid you a warm welcome to this week's episode of Rave Tech, your one-stop shop for the latest technology news around the globe. My name is Louisa Olani. Welcome on board. The very first stop for today, as usual, is our tech news for the week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy as we take you through some of the things that happened in the ICT world in Nigeria and, of course, across the globe. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. On tech news for the week, Activators Summit 2015. The 2015 Activators Summit, with the theme Harnessing Media and Digital Communication for Optimal Results in 2015, took place at the Dream Center, Bagada, Lagos in February. The event, which was put together by the Gilead Balm Group, X2D Media Academy, the Dream Center, was targeted at educating young Nigerians on the prospects inherent in the good use of the social media. Ms. Amara Udrezika, Dream Center Programs Person, told Rave Tech more about the event.
Well, you're here at the Dream Center. The Dream Center is a hub for learning, for innovation, for networking, for idea exchange and networking also. You come here to meet people of your likes and also people better than you, so you could relate and know where to improve on yourself and also to improve in your business or whatever you're involved in. What we had today was the Activator Summit. Actually, it's going to be a quarterly event. The Activator Summit is where we partner with some of our partners to bring in good speakers to talk to people on different topics. Today was harnessing digital communication for optimal results in this year 2015.
Speaking at the event was Mr. Stephen Akintayo, a digital marketing consultant who exposed participants on the best ways at making the most of social media in 2015.
Why some of us don't do that when we come on social media? Oh, we are the leading solar power company in Nigeria. We offer everyone that is talking about. People will not buy. And then probably say social media is not working at all. But if you come and say 40% discount on your solar panel or inverter or things like that, you come together now, get it for social price. Put a date and deadline the promo ends. That's how to do it on social media.
On the forthcoming digitization move in the television broadcast industry, Mr. Deji Rawo of X2D spoke on the need for Nigerian youth and stakeholders in the broadcast industry to embrace the opportunities the digital switchover opens for them.
For those who are not here, we needed them to know that very soon, to watch television in Nigeria, you need a decoder. And that means that there's going to be a lot more content requirements. It means there'll be opportunity for more channels to come on. It also means that you need to create more content. It also means that we have to think of how we're going to get decoders to almost 160 million people. And all that throws up a lot of possibilities in the industry. So for those of them who are not here, it's just for them to know that change is coming to Nigeria in terms of how we do television, and it's going to open many possibilities. So they need to begin to arm themselves with the skills necessary to be able to be major players when we get to that stage where content and television takes a very revolutionary perspective.
The next edition of the Activators Summit comes up in the second quarter of the year 2015, and participation is simply free. For details on how to participate, log on to the social media platform as displayed on your screen. Content protection and digitization. Since content would be key in the digital switchover era, stakeholders were advised on how best to protect their materials at this year's National Conference on Broadcast Digitization held in Lagos. DG of NBC, Mr. Emeka Mba, in attendance, who cleared the air and gave better understanding on the wind of change that is about to blow the television broadcast industry and the plans of the government.
I think Nigerians should be prepared for a new evolution in television from the movement from analog to digital. which has already started. I mean, if you have a Star Times decoder in your house, that is digital. If you have a DSTV box in your house, it's digital. If you have a Go TV box, it's equally digital. But what we're more concerned about is for the large majority of Nigerians who do not have these boxes, how to provide the boxes to enable every other Nigerian have these services going forward. Given its short time we have from now to June. Digitalization is not about extortion. Digitalization is about having better content, better quality content. It's not paid television. I need to continue to emphasize that. You're only going to have to buy a set-top box or a converter, really. That's what it is. So something that converts digital signals so that your analog TV can receive it. That's all there is.
The deadline for the DSO in Nigeria is in June 2015. But the question that is still on the lips of Nigerians is how feasible the date is and how prepared Nigeria and Nigerians are for the switch over.
My name is Deji Rao.
My name is Funke Okpeke.
My name is Humphrey Onyuku.
My name is Bilikis Adebi-Abiola.
My name is Kosiso Anekwe.
And you're watching.
And you're watching.
You're watching.
Keep watching. You are watching
Rave Tech.
Rave Tech.
Rave Tech.
Rave Tech on Rave TV.
On Rave TV.
On Rave TV.
On Rave TV.
On Rave TV. Keep it locked.
Many thanks for staying tuned. Digitization, this gist about digitization seems to be everywhere. Going digital is key. With that, yes, I have a very fantastic guest with us today in the studio to be taking us through digital marketing, since digital is the way to go. I have a very young individual. He's a digital marketing consultant. He's been involved in so many forms of training and consultation. I am happy to bring him here today because he's actually young, vibrant, and has loads and loads of stuff to offer. Yes, his name is Stephen Akintayo, a digital marketing consultant. He was here with us. He'll be talking to us today about digital marketing. You want to delve into that field, you want to know all it takes to grow your business using digital marketing, then sit back, relax, and enjoy this brief interview we had with Stephen Akintayo on Rave Tech, and we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
My name is Stephen Akintayo. I'm a digital marketing consultant and entrepreneur, as well as a speaker, an author, a radio and TV host also. Quite jack of all trades of kind. Well, digital marketing is basically about marketing your products and services using electronic media, majorly online. We're talking about email marketing, social media marketing, mobile marketing, using apps, search engine optimization. Basically, whatever it is that you is a method of marketing using the online platform. Well, for me, it wasn't what I wanted to do. I started our office operation a few years back. Got a big office in Ikeja and employed 1 or 2 people and sat in my own office too as MD CEO. And then first month, millions were gone and we kept spending. 6 months down the line, we didn't make 500,000. A year, we didn't make a million. And we were just struggling. And so at some point, I had to shut down that office. You know, everything went down. So we later had to, I had now started, what was the problem? And I invited someone who now said, basically, you guys' problem is marketing. You're not able to market what you do. So that led me to research and trainings to evolve into learning more about marketing and personally taking marketing personal, not sitting down as the MD CEO, and became the head of marketing. And then from there, you know, after we got results, we now turned it to what we call B2B, in other words, business to business service that we now today render to other multinational and SMEs too. Okay, well, our company name is GTEX Media and Investment Limited. We also have Gilead Bank Group. Those are the 2 companies that are into digital marketing products and services. And our target audience, I always say, is everybody. The whole of Nigerians, everyone is a target market. SMEs, multinationals, everybody. Because everyone, whether you're working in a company, you have a service you are rendering to a community, to a market. So what we do is to help you tailor targeted campaigns to your market. For example, whether your market is based on location or demography, it will help you target your campaign to the right market. And that's the advantage of digital marketing compared to conventional marketing. If we're doing, let's say we're on a radio station and we're speaking or trying to advertise, we're reaching a wide range of audience, both your target market and those who are not your target market. But with digital marketing, you will be marketing directly to individuals, or organizations, or people who are your target market. So that reduces the cost of marketing. And these are amongst other reasons why digital marketing is becoming like the new song everybody is singing. Yeah. Well, for me, I think I always say that email marketing did it for us. You know, when we started doing email marketing, and then suddenly you hear this big multinational call you and say they want to do this. Really, are you serious? And then before, even to get small businesses who will do business with you, because one of our services is so cheap, bulk SMS, you know, so 5,000, 10,000. Before to even get, you know, 20, 10 of that, you know, in a month is a difficult issue. Now you have a single client doing in hundreds of millions, in tens of millions. So it's quite, for me, email marketing did the whole stuff. The issue is that digital marketing is so wide. Okay. And in fact, any organization can just focus on few. Like for us, for example, mobile marketing and email marketing is our core. That doesn't mean we don't do social media marketing. We still do that. We do web design, we do search engine optimization. But the core that we have daily clients, you know, in terms of them every day, is email and mobile marketing. Okay, so it's a wide industry. But what it simply means is that using these platforms to market your product and services, bottom line. If you use bulk SMS to market your product and services, you've engaged in digital marketing. If you use social media like Facebook, like Twitter, Instagram to push your product and services, you have engaged in digital marketing. If you decide to get or build a list of emails and then push an email campaign to those people, you have engaged in digital marketing. I don't know whether you understand. You develop, you engage people to do a good website for you, and then they make sure that there's good search engine optimization. What we mean by search engine optimization means that every day, even as we speak now, there are people online, you know, searching, particularly on Google, looking for your product and services right now. And a lot of them are there. So when you engage in search engine optimization, it means that when they search for your service or your product, for example, leading television station in Nigeria, okay, and then we just see Rave TV as number one. Okay, so that means they will click Rave TV, and if there are services, you know, involved, they want to engage Rave TV for that particular service. So that's what it means. So you have a lot of clients who get from 10s, 20, 50 to 100 clients every day just from search engine. Because people are every day searching for those things. And once they're able to see your company, and people don't click on, I'm sure you've also had that experience. If you're searching anything on Google, you don't click more than the first 3, you know, sites that come up. You know, yeah. So the process of being able to make sure that your own site is number 1 or number 2 or number 3, or at worst, at least it's on the first page when they search those keywords that has to do with your business. Well, the good news is that, you know, everything is involved. Like when we consult for people, we're always involved in asking them what option they want to do, whether you want us to train an in-house staff. Part of what we do is we do customized training for organizations. We go to your company, train all your marketing staff. Because the truth now is, if you say you have a marketing team and they are not engaging in digital marketing, is a waste of time and resources. Every so-called marketer must know how to engage in digital marketing. You know, because the truth now is that people are tired, companies are tired of inviting people for meetings and meetings. Even if you don't want to do meetings, they prefer to do it online. You go on Skype, you talk, and sometimes it's waste of time before you drive down. For example, if your office is on the mainland, before you go and meet a client on the island, that whole day is gone for just one client. But with digital marketing, you can connect with hundreds of thousands of people, and the client interested in your service, they call you. And because you have already given the so-called proposal that we're doing in paper, you push it through email marketing, for example. They know what you have, they know the costing, they know the price. So if they are really interested, they get in touch with you. You exchange few emails, transaction is made. 90% of my clients don't come to our office, they don't even know our office. And that's the benefit of digital marketing. Yes, you're a TV station. We have some media house that we consult for. So the question is, there are two aspects to it. Do you want to build the name of the TV station so that more people go and get start time decoder and watch you? Or do you want to market in terms of people coming to place adverts on your stations? So if those are the things, the first thing is, who are your target audience for this? There will be two target audience now. Okay, the target audience for pushing the brand of the TV station, more people watching the TV station, are youth, and that's a larger proportion, as 18 to 55. That's very large. So you can literally say you are targeting almost the whole of Nigeria for that particular campaign. But for the campaign to get people or companies to come and advertise on your station, you want to target executives, business owners. Okay, so you want to go and engage email marketing or SMS marketing, or even if you're doing social media marketing on Facebook, you can reduce it to business owners, MDs. There are ways you target it. You break it down to that target audience. So when you are sending such campaign, you know that the people receiving your campaign are those who have the capacity to do business with you. Cost-wise, like I said, digital marketing is one of the most cheapest and effective method of marketing. Because let me give you an example. We tried to do a training in Port Harcourt, because we're not based in Port Harcourt. We engaged a radio station to do jingle, and each of the hype, I think it was an hype. So each one we did was running to, I think, 80-something thousand. I think we did 3. At the end of the day, I got a couple of flash, I think 1 call. And then when I, called the marketing guy, what's going on? He said, you should have done it consistently. Okay, so if I have spent 80-something thousand times 3, and yet it's not consistent enough. So imagine what the definition of consistency means. So I probably will need to do that maybe 20 times or 10 times, according to his definition of consistency. You are targeting, let's say, 20,000, 50,000 people for email. If you're targeting, let's say, 50,000 people for email, of the right people who need your service, unlike that radio. The reason why it wasn't effective, not because it was not aired or people don't listen, but how many of those people who listen at that particular time are interested in what I'm doing? Okay, but with digital marketing, I'm targeting 50,000, for example, of people who should be interested in what I'm doing. And guess how much that could cost if I want to engage email marketing? Okay, if I want to do email marketing, it's less than 100,000. If I want to do SMS marketing, it's also less than 100,000. Which is more effective.
Is there anyone that's more preferable or more effective?
They all have their advantage. If you do SMS, you have 160 character per page. If you do email, you can do more stories, you can put pictures, you can put video links. So they all have. But SMS open rate is 98%. Email open rate is range between 4% to 20%, in terms of open rate. Open rate means that when we send you a text, for example, do you open it? How many people open the text they receive? So it's believed that 98% of people will open a text message they get. But for email, in terms of how many people will open their email when you send them email, range from 4 or 5% to 20 to 25%. I think we've not even scratched the surface. We've just started. Particularly in Africa and Nigeria, we've not started at all digital marketing. We're just, Because you still have people in their 40s, 50s who will still want to argue what's the return on investment on digital marketing and just want to stay stay with their old method. I did a training recently in Lagos and Port Harcourt. I was invited to speak to a group of salesmen. And I was teaching them about digital marketing. The way they were looking at me was as if I was speaking Greek and Latin. And that gives you an idea that it's still an industry most people have not. And that's why this year particularly, we're investing so much in telling companies, invite us, let's train your marketers. Okay, and because if they are trained and they're able to deploy this themselves, even aside consulting an organization, they will be able to help the company. And the ROI on digital marketing is very high, very, very high, in terms of return on investment. So, and most companies that engage in digital marketing are said to have 27% increase in their sales compared to other forms of marketing, rather conventional marketing. When I meet young people who tell me, there's no job, I just say, you are not serious. That's my answer. And I'm being frank about it because I was also in their shoes a few years ago. So for me, if you want to work and there's no job, you have options. One is apply as an intern in a company you desire to build skill. For example, digital marketing is one of those industries that there's so much opportunity. In fact, I have been trying to employ people and I've done a series of adverts on the area of digital marketing and I'm yet to get anyone. Web design, the mobile app development, these are industries that young people should go into. In consequence of what you study, you can go for trainings in these industries and then before you know it, you get a good job and your promotion will also be rapid. Well, technology to me is the future. The richest company in the world now is Apple. And Apple took over from oil companies and Apple is said to be making over $1 million every hour. So for me, tech is the future. It's going to dust oil, it's going to dust any other industry. So, because every industry will leverage on tech, be it agriculture, be it oil, be it banking, whatever. So it's the future and we need everyone, in consequence of what area, what industry you are, to leverage on technology.
Thanks for staying tuned. In case you're just joining, it's Rave Tech, and we come your way every week on your darling station, Rave TV. And of course, you can use this platform to showcase your product and services using the social media addresses as displayed on your screen. You can also call on us, send us your comments, criticisms about the program, and you'll be attended to. Big things, they say, come in small packages. And with that insightful gist we had with Stephen Akintayo, you can grab that opportunity, especially as a youth. Don't just sit back there and wait for what your country will do for you. Stand up, take the bold step, and do something creative. A microbiologist doing wonders in the digital world. Man, you don't just sit there. If you're still sitting there looking for a job, then you're in a long thing. Yes, up next on Rave Tech is our Tech Bios segment, where we'll be giving you biographies of Tech CEO for this week. Sit back and enjoy. Welcome back with Tech Bio segment. That's a wrap on Rave Tech today. Do join us again next week, same time, same station, for another insightful encounter on Rave Tech. Do you have a product to showcase? Do you have a tech event to showcase? You can do that by logging on to the social media platforms as displayed on your screen, and Rave Tech will take it to the entire world. Until I come your way again next week, don't forget, information is key. Technology has come to stay. Embrace technology and stay informed. My name, as always, is Louisa Olani. Be Tech. Bye-bye.